there is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Striding in, Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. Segura has it. And a good throw gets him one gone. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. B-Roy, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Anderson. In his career versus this pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries. First delivery to him on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Sandy Alcantara is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Granderson is under it. He's got it one away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-0. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Granderson on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning ahead from Cincinnati, but first, here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Walker waits on the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Walker on at first, nobody out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another 2-2 offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
In is Curtis Granderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 8 home runs, 9 driven in. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. In his career against this pitcher, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
The center fielder,
And this
number
team,
55.
they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So striding forward now, John Birdie. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The throw will go to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's
number
hands
65.
and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Gabby Guerrero. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Missed with the knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end make a big difference.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Sandy Alcantara. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
To 2-2 now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins.
Batting fifth.
And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Come on.
Now the pitch. Hard hit at third. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Ready now, Maikel Franco, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The right fielder.
Now in the box, Aaron Altair. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1-1 to Aaron Altair.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The set and the 1-2.
2-2.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
Leading off for the
Good
Marlins,
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. Favorable call in there for a strike. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now
So
batting,
one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Two balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Drew Butera, and he's looking to get it going.
Phillies.
Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Drew Butera.
First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Nick Pivetta. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. Pivetta, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Neil Walker. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Curtis Granderson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Granderson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fly ball out to right field. Guerrero is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A ball and a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
In there, and it's full 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Miami.
Stepping in, John Birdie. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Birdie.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Altair is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter.
Standing in, Gabby Guerrero. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading up for the
Good
Phillies,
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the third baseman, Michael Bronco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Rojas is there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be Aaron Altair. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Guerrero is after it, but this will land untouched. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Ball 3. One out, nobody on. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Another full count offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Aaron Altair. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
The catcher, number 41.
Stepping in now, Drew Butera. Lifted into center field. Birdie is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nick Pivetta, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Guerrero is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Ready for another shot now, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and he's safe. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Digging in once again, Brian Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Gonna have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 pitch lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hernandez is under it. 2 gone. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Rojas at second with 2 down. 1-1 now, the count to the Marlins first baseman. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, and he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Up and in for ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Strike him out.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So striding in, Curtis Granderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
2 out, bases loaded. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The set and the 2-1. And a good cut here by Granderson, but this one's going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. The 2-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 9 on the year as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Victor Arano, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 64. Victor Alvarado. Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, John Birdie. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He spoils another one and will do it again. 4 runs here in this half inning. Right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Safe. That was a big time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box, Gabby Guerrero. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez moving to his right. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But a big inning for the Marlins as they get 4 courtesy of the grand slam. Through 5.5, it's now 4-1 Miami. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Third baseman in tight protecting the bunt. The first pitch drops one down here and he'll try to beat it out, but this gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-1 is a bunt attempt, but he missed it.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Now to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Anderson is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Eliezer Hernandez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
57, Eliezer Hernandez.
Gene Segura will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Hernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. This one is launched. Look at this. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and two now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it bothered him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
In now, Michael Franco. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters do up to start the 7th, all even now at 4 apiece. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. JT Riddle is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
10, JT Riddle.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a drive out to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Now playing right field and batting 9, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Standing in now Starlin Castro.
The second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Now a swing and a miss as Castro is retired here for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Hernandez over to his left, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Brian Anderson. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Pereira is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. Miami's out in front now, 5-4. Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37, Austin Bryce.
At the plate, Drew Butera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading up for the Phillies, the catcher, Drew Butera.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Granderson. He's there and records the first out. Adam Conley comes on now, and this move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
And now Bryce Harper, his career numbers with Adam Conley. He's gone 5 for 13. from the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fastball well outside. One and two as he chases the slider. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a miss for out number two, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Two out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 8 of 14. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Segura is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
The set and the 1-1. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Hernandez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there. It's now 5-5.
The first baseman.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 1-0. Fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied 5-5.
Your attention, please.
A
Now
new
pitching
pitcher
for
set
the
to take
Phillies.
over, and it's one of just
Number
a handful
93.
of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Here's Neil Walker. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
The bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Line toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
One out, nobody on. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, the left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Granderson. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Beautiful part about that home run ball is one swing, it can do a lot of damage. We're tied right now, but you can go back to that previous at-bat when he hit the grand slam and drove in 4 big runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. He'll try again, 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Magneuris Sierra will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 34, Magneuris Sierra.
Now at the plate, John Birdie. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Alfaro at third, Sierra at second with 1 away. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So digging in now, Gabby Guerrero. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Guerrero is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Ready on 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 5. Magneuris Sierra will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
For the Marlins. Now playing left field.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So coming to the plate, Nick Williams. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Nick Williams.
He's set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
All
2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. O'Brien on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
the third baseman.
Into the box, Michael Franco. First pitch of the at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's ball one. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter on that one.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Tehran Guerrero answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Tehran Guerrero.
JT Realmuto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
JT Realmuto.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Into the box now, Drew Butera, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 5. Tommy Hunter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now for the Marlins. Peter O'Brien. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 45.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Starlin Castro, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Herrera, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Segura backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First offering on its way. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Again, he sends it out of play. This is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Sergio Romo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
He's set. Here it comes. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. Another one sent foul. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Solo shot to right center as they pull even. It's 6-6 now.
As a fellow once said, the only part that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. No outs, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Odubel Herrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's popped up. Anderson in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
The batter, number 2.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
I know this is not his finest moment, but we're not going to panic right here. This guy has been doing this a long time, a veteran that won't let the emotion get to him.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first, and the runner back. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-1 pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Roman Quinn will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 24.
Jose Alvarez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Stepping up now, Neil Walker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Neil Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
A ball and a strike now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Full count still. The next 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box, Magneuris Sierra, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Calling for it. 1 out. Digging in, John Birdie. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Ready with the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Pedro Alvarez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
In there, and it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 1. Alvarez, the former Baltimore Oriole, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Marlins strand a pair. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Wei-Yin Chen comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Wei-Yin Chen.
In now, Nick Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The left fielder, Nick Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Sierra is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now that
jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Andrew McCutchen will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Career numbers against Chen, he's 3 for 9. The 1-0 lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 2-0 popped up. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Drew Butera. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here's the payoff pitch, and that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Phillies leave a couple. We're still tied 6-6. David Robertson jogs in from bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter O'Brien, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Number 45.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Robertson is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Miguel Rojas is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Miami down in order. This game remains tied at 6. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Career numbers against Chen. He's a .318 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
In now, Roman Quinn standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. Pitch outside the throw. It's a high one, and it's not going to be in time. So the gamble pays off as the winning run moves into scoring position at second base. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Career numbers against Chen. He's 0 for 5. Here's the first pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 6 apiece. So stepping in, Brian Anderson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Too high. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a curveball in the dirt.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
2-2. Here it is. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
Into the box, Neil Walker trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Jorge.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Magneuris Sierra. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
The 1-0. Now a hard liner, but foul. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Misses. Ball 2. The set and the 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Now batting, Nick Williams. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. David Robertson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.